OP11 has finally hit the shelf, so it's time for a new opening on the channel. I'm changing up the formula a bit, so you might want to stick to the end. Basically, there was a giveaway on the channel to win 2 thin boxes, being those 2 right here, but that giveaway is now closed. However, whenever there will be an unboxing of a One Piece set, there will be a giveaway. Sounds like a good deal to me. But for now, let's jump into OP11, a Fist of Divine Speed. As usual, we got 2 booster boxes, and of course, I'm gonna put the mic aside again, just sort of on the side, so it's not in the way. I'm gonna throw this aside as well, move the mouse over there, and we have 2 boxes, as always, to open for OP11. Now, there are still some very good cards in the set, and like always, the thing I want the most out of these boxes are alternate art leaders, but there's like some pretty interesting stuff in this set specifically. So let's open the first one. Just gonna rest this on the side, and we'll do that after. Boom. We have our pile, and I'm just gonna shove this on the side. Let's make 2 very distinct pile, and let's go. So OP11, I didn't really like get that heavily into the set, but there's still some very interesting thing. This is the great debut of Kobe as a leader as well. If you like the character, there's also the secret rare. And we start with Top Knot Neptunians, Bishop Tiger, Smoker, Hachan Bruhor, Vinsmoke Yonji, Fukaboshi, Briscora, Excalibur, Decuplets. We have Prince Groose and Red Hawk. I'm just gonna prepare the pies right here, just to save time for me later on, because the aftermath of an unboxing is always like very heavy. I thought that maybe you guys want to see the whole process of once I'm done, how do I sort out the cards and the process of just storing them for later use. So if you're interested in that, make sure you leave that in the comments so I know that I can make that video or maybe stream the entire process. So we have Scaled Neptunians, Black Maria, Tashigi Otohime, Cognac Mama Mash, Ryuboshi, Vinsmoke Ichiji, Pedro Monkey D. Luffy, Frankie, Shirley, and we have Charlotte Oven. Now, a Fist of Divine Speed OP11, they did something special with some of the cards. Like, usually you get your special rares, and the ones in this set are very, very special. There's a Shanks that might be like super cool to have, and they all have like a very distinctive style, so that might be cool to get one of those. Oh god, when 2 men are fighting, the last thing I need is some half-hearted assistance. They need to stop with these long ass titles. They're just like, they're just not that great. Bird Neptunian, we have Monkey D. Luffy. Apparently this is a very good leader in this set. The effect is, this effect can be activated at the start of your turn. If you have 8 or more down cards on your field, look at the 5 cards from the top of your deck, reveal up to 1 Straw Hat Crew type cards and add it to your hand. Then place the rest at the top or bottom of your deck in any order. So you basically have a free draw once you reach 8 or more done, which is, I have to say, fairly cool. Let's crash this wedding. Charlotte Linen, and we have the first special done of the set. Very cool peak moment from the Whole Cake Island arc. We're gonna put this on the side. So yeah, they went with a brand new style of special rare, and they also added the Gear 5 Luffy, but in a very special kind of way. And there's 2 versions of them, so I don't know what the rate is on that card, to be honest, but it would be like very dope if we get one in this unboxing. So we have Charlotte Katakuri as our first super rare. Pretty cool, like the Aki around him, like the art is very dope. But let's move on to the next booster. As usual, also, like, we're hoping for a 3-hit box, or rather 3-hit boxes, because we have 2 of them. So that would be cool if we can get like something interesting from those. I never had any manga, to be honest, and I'm not sure I would want a manga, because we have Monkey D. Garp right here. Also a very cool art. Because we have in this set, again, just like OP10, there was the one Divine Departure manga sort of event. There's 3 of them in this set, so that kind of boosts our chances, I believe. We have Fish Tiger, Merman Combat Ultramarine, Ukeboshi, Nico Robin, Saldes, You're Just Not My Type, Charlotte Mondor, Gum Gum Elephant Gatling, and we have Shirahoshi. A lot of Fishman love in this set. And yeah, to be honest, I don't even know what I want to play in OP11. It's been a while even since I just played, so I'm not even up to date with the meta and everything that can be played or is interesting to play. We have Fukaboshi, Vinsmoke Ichiji, Miss Sarahebi, Usopp, Charlotte Chiffon, Armaki, and we have Kujiyaku. Pretty cool SR as well. So yeah, I haven't really followed OP11, sadly enough. There's just like so much that I need to do. And I've been thinking about the channel and everything that I can do to expand a little bit. So there's going to be some announcement very soon, so stay tuned for that. We have Carrot and we have Nami. Pretty cool Nami, just chilling with a coffee. But for now, just more One Piece, more giveaways as well, like I said at the beginning. So we have Annabelle, Smoker, Fishman Island, Scaled Neptunians, Ishiri, Merman Combat Ultramarine, Koribu, Gum Gum Jet Culverine, Charlotte Mondor, Charlotte Katakuri. That's a leader that I might be interested in. Katakuri is a cool person, a cool character, and I used to play the first Katakuri in OP03 and it was like super cool. So this one is when attacking or on your opponent's attack, once per turn, down -1. Look at one card from the top of your opponent's deck, then this leader gains plus 1000 power during this battle. So kind of plays again in the future sight kind of thing that Katakuri does. because you get a peek at what they're gonna get next turn. So we have a Lord of the Coast and Shirley. So that's very much in line with the character, and I have to say, like, it's very cool still that they are making the leaders and some characters effect relevant to the source material. I was afraid like they would get themselves lost in, you know, TCG tropes and mechanics and stuff like that, but they've managed to keep it like very consistent, and that's very cool. I think that's probably the reason why I'm never gonna give up on this game. So we have Brooke and we have Jinbei, my man Jinbei right here. Pretty cool art, very serious looking. And speaking of not giving up on the game, don't forget that we are gonna have the anniversary at the end of the year, and the reason I'm talking about this like so soon is to remind you that you need to pre-order your boxes right now if you want the product, because it's gonna be all gone by the time you hit the store and try to purchase some. So I have the leader Jinbei. We have an effect, end of your turn, if you have 6 or less cards in your hand, you can set up to one of your Fishman or Merfolk type character and up to one of your Dawn cards as active. So that seems like pretty solid for a leader. We have Aramaki and we have Gear 2, and that's actually one of the coolest cards that you can get, because there is a manga type alternate version of this very card. There's 3 in this set total. Gear 2 is one of them, and it would be like so sick to pull this one. I mean, it was such an iconic moment in the manga and the anime, but yeah, it's pretty hype. We have Globe Web, Saldes, Ain, Ryuboshi. We have Miss Sarahebi, Bartolomeo, Charlotte Daifuku, Kalibu, and oh, we have an alternate art Monkey D. Luffy leader. Pretty sick. Look at that. It's so cool. Alternate leaders are my favorite. Really favorite. Because like the cards, when you get an alternate out of a regular card, you can play this in your deck, but I mean, it's not as hype as a leader. The leader stays on the board at all time, so you're always looking at it. You're always gonna have it in sight, and that's why I love alternate art leader the most. But that's just me. Like, everybody like can be of whatever mind they want for this, but this is pretty sick. This is one of the best leader in the set, so that's pretty cool to have this one being pulled out of this box. So we have Vince Mokionji, Mocha, Charlotte Lola, Gum Gum King Cobra, Zephyr, Ishili, Morgan. We have Charlotte Pralin, Gum Gum Jet Culverine, Bogart, the Absolute Goat. We have Zeus, and we have Lucky Root. This is a treasure rare. I thought this was one of the alternate special rare, because there's 2 kinds of alternate art special rares. We have the special rare, which are a set of, I'm gonna put them like right up here, there, and then you get this one, which is the treasure rare. So we have Lucky Root here, like feasting with, you can see the back of Shang's head right here, and Yasop in the back. Pretty cool. So we got ourselves some love in this box. That's already 2 hits, so that's already like super good for any booster boxes that you get. You get that many hits, that's just like chef's kiss. So we have Annabelle, Vito, Shu, Vinsmoke Judge, Vagabond Drill, Saldes, Globe Web, Spotted Neptunians, we have Kami, Charlotte Daifuku, Brooke, and we have Ibari as an SR. I don't really know that character. She's from the Sword, but I don't think I've seen her, and I'm up to date with the manga, so yeah. Speaking of which, we can't speak of it because spoiler alert. But also there's that's why I was talking about the anniversary set originally. Goldie Roger is gonna be a leader in the anniversary set, so being my favorite character of the entire One Piece franchise, of course I'm hype, and I will totally get the alternate art of that leader even if I don't pull it. So we have Shira, Hoshi, and Shirley. But there's also another figure which I cannot name for obvious spoiler reasons. That is gonna appear in that set. In which form, we don't know yet. So if you're not caught up, I think just like the first anniversary set, which was the Awakening of the New Era, which was OP05, just like that very particular set, you might be spoiled of at least one character, I guess. I don't know what the content of the set is going to look like. We have Shira, Hoshi, and we have the Kobe event with Charlotte Oven. So make sure you look precautiously into the set if you're interested and you don't want to be spoiled, or you can just try out the entire anime and manga to be up to date, but that's gonna be a tough feat to accomplish. So Shira Hoshi, green yellow leader in the set. This leader cannot attack. Activate main once per turn. You may rest one of your down cards and turn one card from the top of your life cards face up. Play up to one Neptunian type character cards or Megalo with a cost equal to or less than the number of down cards on your field from your hand. So now you understand why there's so many merfolk in this set and so many Neptunians as well. We've seen some, like the scale Neptunians and others. Of course, I cannot find them right now that I'm looking at them, but there was a lot. We passed them up during the unboxing. We'll see some of them again. We have 2 boxes to open, so we're gonna be here a while. So we have Randolph, Fishman Island, Top Knot Neptunian, that being one of them, Tashigi, Cognac Mama Mash, Jaguar di Soul, Morgan, Bartolomeo, Ripper. We have the Kobe leader, also a very cool leader, especially for those who like the character. I heard it's like pretty cool to play. So Kobe is gonna have an effect. Your soul type character can attack character on the turn in which they are played. So if you're specifically going for bolt, this is a very good leader because you can be super aggressive. And once per turn, if your navy type character with 7k base power or less would be removed from the field by your opponent's effect, you may place 3 cards from your trash at the bottom of your deck in any order. So you can save one of your boards, one of your character on the board, and like refilling a bit of your deck. That looks like super cool to me. We have Dose and Prince Bruce, Navy swords that you can use with Kobe, for example. So that's gonna be a pretty cool leader. There is some interesting leader in the set. I just didn't have the chance to really look into it, sadly. So we have Top Knot Neptunian, Scaled Neptunians, again a Neptunian. We have Goti, Hachan, Bruhor, Nico Robin, Pedro, very good. We have Charlotte Chiffon. We have the Nami leader, pretty cool. So I can like, I think we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's all the 6 leaders in the set. So Nami is going to be the blue-yellow leader in the set. Your turn, once per turn, this effect can be activated when a card is removed from your or your opponent's life cards. If you have 7 or less cards in your hand, you can draw 1. So that's already like super good because you get some draw power. And if you attach a Dawn to Nami, on your opponent's attack once per turn, you may trash 1 card from your hand. This leader gain plus 2k power during this turn. Don't do this after you've taken a life, after you draw the card, because you would have lost a life. I lost myself in that explanation. You can sort it out on your end, I'm sure. We have Charlotte Linlin and Honesty Impact. This is one of those cards that also have a manga variant, just like Gear 2, and those are a very interesting aesthetic, but I would have preferred to get Divine Impact. I don't know, the card just seems like more cool, cooler rather, to me. Sorry, English is not my first language. So we have Zephyr, Longjo Neptunian, Vinsmoke Ichiji. After all these years, I'm losing my edge. We have Bogart, the MVP, the Couplet, we have Shira Oshi, and we have Monkey D. Luffy, Secret Rare. Look at that. Going Gear 4th, Snake Man. I think that's Snake Man. I'm not sure though. He has so many forms. That's the one with all the bunches. So this is a blue character with a native rush. So you can see like this is an 8 cost 8k power with rush in blue. So that's like that's super interesting. When attacking, you may trash 1 card from your hand, return up to 1 character with a cost of 4 or less to the owner's hand, then give up to 1 rested Dawn card to your leader or one of your character. Wait, no, that, well, if you play it with Nami, you can like give a Dawn to Nami. So that might be like something you want to maybe do during your gameplay. And we're closing off on this box. We got 3 hits, so that's super cool. That's always the maximum that you can get from these boxes. Unless I don't know if like all the other specials and stuff like that takes the spots of an alternate, or if they take their own spots. So we have Capon Gang Beige as an SR. Yeah, let me show you that's an SR. So let's get a close look. Pretty cool as well. Especially because I think you can, no, you can't actually play this in a Linlin type deck, but you can play it in a Supernova, so there might be some options there. We have Kurozumi Orochi, Smoker, Little Sadie, Gorp Webble, Fukaboshi, Jaguar D Soul, Tony Chopper, Frankie, Monkey D Luffy, Leader, again, we have Dull. We have Gum Fire Pistol Red Hawk. This is the 3rd card that has the manga variant treatment. We haven't had one so far, but we still have 1 box that we can open. So let's not lose hope. We have Fishman Island, Black Maria, Papag. We have Goti, Pedro, Merman Combat Ultramarine, Morgan, Surume, Spotted Neptunians, You're Just Not My Type, Charlotte Brule, and Borsalino. 2 packs left. That's our last stand with this box. So we have Aladdin, Vinsmoke Judge, Kurozumi Orochi, Saldes, Briscola, that's red cards, Cognac Mama's Mash, Kami, Bird Neptunian, Shirahoshi, we have Capon Gang Beige, and Carrots. Oh, and we have the Dawn again at the back. Let's put this aside, and last pack of this box. have Fishman Island, we have Strussen, Randolph, Shu, Nico Robin, Bulge-Eyed Neptunian, Fukaboshi, Gum Gum King Cobra, Ripper, Vince Mokniji, Let's Crash This Wedding, and Arlong as the last card of this box. Now, we need to open the second one, but first we have some business to do. So we were running a giveaway for those tins, and I still haven't announced or picked the winner. So we're gonna do that right now. Just hold on a second. I'm sorting my stuff out. I'm gonna need to like move this a bit. So we're on the giveaway video, and there's 71 comments, with I think 2 being one of mine's, or at least there's at least one of mine, so that's 70 comments. So we'll go to random number generator, maximum number, we're gonna input 70, and let's just generate. We have 20, so I'm gonna sort them by newest first, and then we're gonna go all the way to the bottom to get to the absolute first. Okay, so that's the first, so we're gonna count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. I'm just gonna count this as 18, 19, and 20. So congratulations, Quitwin. I'm gonna contact you very soon. I hope I can send you an email and you've put your email address on YouTube. If not, if you see this video, just send me an email and we'll sort out the shipping of those tins to you. So that is done. That is done. We're gonna move on to the rest of the unboxing, and there's gonna be a new giveaway announcement at the end of the video, so stick around. And also, while you're sticking around with me for the second box opening, remember to subscribe to the channel and like this video. It helps us a tremendous amount, you have no idea. And I don't like to dwell that long on this sort of stuff, so let's just move on to the second box. Now, I'm not gonna go over every card just like before, because we've already seen a pretty large sample of those cards. So I might just trip on some of the cards for pretty obvious reasons once we get to them. But for the main part, I'm just gonna like flip through all the cards, just going straight at the back of the booster pack to get the last 2 cards, because that's all we care about, and I'm just gonna stockpile them here in the meantime. So we have Charlotte Oven and Reiju. And of course, this is a brand new box, so brand new chance to get something cool out of this. And of course, just like before, there's a ton of stuff that we hope for. We have Zeus and Kujiyaku. But I don't know, me, the favorite cards that I would have in this particular set, I don't think the special rares are anything that I would want. I'd rather have honestly, I mean, in the special rare there's the Gear 5 Luffy, so if I could get a Gear 5 Luffy, that would be dope. Oh, we have the Don, we have a leader, and so that's gonna mean that we have nothing here. So we have Charlotte Linlin and Honesty Impact. I think just like OP10, it's still gonna be like those pretty cool events, and specifically Gear 2, because that was like a very dope moment. Lord of the Coast and Charlotte Pudding, we haven't seen her yet in this unboxing. Pretty cute. Because Gear 2 was like such a turning point for the manga as a whole. I didn't expect it at all. When I was reading this, it was like, I was shocked. So we have Aramaki and Gear 2, of course. That moment, it's just like, when you look back, specifically that arc was like so tense, and then Luffy just casually drop this when you have seen him do only like a couple of things since the beginning, even though he's creative. We have Kuzan and El Meppo, and Luffy just casually dropped like a new technique, so that was like, that was very dope. There's a leader in this, so yeah, we're not gonna have anything of interest. We have Doll and Gum Gum Pistol Red Hawk. Although Pistol Red Hawk might be like a cool card to get as well, because I mean, Doflamingo's face in this scene was like kind of epic. So we have Kobe. We're not gonna have anything here. We have Charlotte Brule and Borsalino. Yeah, hold on a second, guys. Okay, I think we're good. I just heard my son was kind of waking up. So yeah, he seems to have fallen back asleep. Yeah, I hope he's gonna have a good night. I'm not making too much noise. Should be fine though. Again, a leader. I mean, this box so far we've had many leaders. I feel enough for the whole box. I hope I'm not gonna get any more, because I still want some pools. I still want some stuff. So we have Shirley and we have Ibari right behind that. Already half of the second box and still nothing. So there's bound to be something in the second part. Again with the leader. Dude, what is this box? It feels cursed. So we have Gum Gum, Elephant Gatling, and Kuzan. It feels cursed. I had like so many boosters that were dud because we have a leader in them. That's just wrong. I hope I'm gonna get something good out of this. Oh, yeah, maybe this kind of opening isn't that good at all. I felt something on the card, so I know there's something right here. So we have Gum Gum, Elephant Gatling, and we have... Oh, looks cool and shiny behind that. Oh, God. Monkey D. Garb. The Fist of Love. Look at that pose. He's awesome. That's pretty cool. I'm still amazed by the effects they put on the card, the texture and all. It's so cool. It's so cool, so dope. They do that so well. Quite honestly, I've played my fair amount of TCG, and this is one of the best, even for collectors. So we have Shirahoshi and Capone Gang Beige. So should I like find a new way of opening the boosters to get straight at the back and not spoil anything? Because right now I was spoiled for this, and dude, Come on. Aramaki and Carrot. Can I please have something good instead of just like all the boosters with the leaders? No, there was already 2 cards right here. We have Shirley and we have Kobe, the second secret rare of the set. The art for this one is like very sick as well. So he's striking a very good pose here, and the effect is on play up to one of your character can also attack active character during this turn. So Navy Sword, of course, you can totally play this with the Kobe leader, meaning that when this comes into play, you can already start to aggress your opponent's board, and you have an on-play effect with this character. So that's all good. And when attacking, you may place 2 cards from your trash at the bottom of your deck in any order. Up to one of your leader or character gains plus 1000 power until the end of your opponent's next turn. So pretty cool, very interesting secret that you can play in a Kobe deck and make some interesting play with that. So that's 2 hits in this box. We have Brooke and Sanji. Probably goes along with the pudding. So 2 hits. I haven't like properly read Garp as well. So 8 cost, 8k power on the black side of the Navy. On play, you may place 3 Navy type cards from your trash at the bottom of your deck in any order. Give up to 1 rested done card to one of your leader. Then, if there is a character with a cost of 9 or more, you can KO up to one of your opponent's character with a cost of 7 or less. So that's pretty interesting. The leader doesn't need any done, but you can probably find some use for that specific part of the effect still. But still a very strong KO. Conditional, but you target a 7 cost. Dude! Come on! Am I gonna get ripped on this box? So we have Caribou and Shirahoshi. That can't be right, bro. So many boosters with leaders in them. That's wrong. Come on, how many is this? When editing, I'm just gonna put a counter right there because, quite honestly, like, this is ridiculous. I feel like I'm getting shafts from this box. I mean, sure, I got the alternate art leader before, but still. This feels like that box has a personal thing with me. So let's crash this wedding and Arlong. I mean, come on. There better not be any leader left in the packs. We have Charlotte Oven and Neptune. I'm really like, I'm getting pissed by this. Come on.
Hello there.
Okay. Maybe this was worth it. Maybe this was worth it. Just like, who knows? So we have Charlotte Sparrow and we have the Kobe leader. And here I was saying how interesting that leader might be. That's dope. That's absolutely dope. So that's again a 3-hit box. That's so cool. That's like that's perfect. I'm not mad anymore about all those leaders. That's well worth it. So we have Charlotte Sparrow and Arlong, and we have the very last booster of this opening. And to close this opening, we have Brooke and Neptune. what a roller coaster. Honestly, I was getting like so salty and tilted about all those leaders. This was totally worth it. But anyway, this was the unboxing. I hope you enjoyed it. Quick win on YouTube. Make sure your DMs are open because I'm coming with the result of the giveaway and I'm gonna need to ship this to you. And now let's move on to the next giveaway, or rather like an announcement first. For every opening that I do on this channel, there will be a giveaway. So already, like, that's a given. Every unboxing that I'm gonna do, there's gonna be a giveaway. Now, last time, of course, I was opening the tin set, so I figured I'd just pick some extras and give them away on the channel. But here I'm thinking some alternate art, I'm not really keeping them. So I figured, like, if an alternate card that I pulled from a box is not growing on me and I find parting ways with it, I might as well make this an opportunity for the community to get their hands on some alternate cards. So on this channel, in every unboxing, I'm gonna be giving away alternate art that I have. And as always with any of my giveaway, first make sure you're subscribed to the channel, 2 leave a like on this video, and 3 let me know in the comments down below which was your favorite One Piece set. I mean, there's 11 sets to choose from with 2 extra boosters, so that's a pretty big sample you can take from. Leave me that in the comments down below. End of the giveaway the 1st of July, and I will announce the winner in the next unboxing that I will do with the next giveaway. And in the meantime, if this video was entertaining to you, make sure to smash that... Wait, hold on, I haven't said what the prize was for the giveaway. So I'm gonna be giving away this Yamato from Extra Booster 02. Here, take a closer look at it if you want. That's actually the one I pulled during my unboxing. You can find the video on the channel. That was the last one that I uploaded. So this is the one I pulled from those unboxing. This is gonna be up for this giveaway. So if this video was entertaining to you, please leave a like and also subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell to never miss anything geek. Bye guys.